A missile barrage on Afghanistan. McMurtry reports.
Explosions over Kabul, over Kandahar.
We will not falter, and we will not fail. Peace and freedom will prevail.
It's just the beginning.
To say that these attacks are in any way against Afghanistan or the Afghan people is flat wrong.
The declared motive of the war was to compel the Taliban to turn over to the United States people who they accused of having been involved in the World Trade Center, Pentagon terrorist attacks.
These demands are not open to negotiation or discussion. The Taliban must act, and act immediately. They will hand over the terrorists, or they will share in their fate.
The Taliban indicated that they might consider extradition, but they requested evidence, which of course is natural, and the Bush administration refused to provide any evidence. They said, turn them over or we'll bomb you. We later discovered one of the reasons why they didn't present evidence. They didn't have any. 8 months later, the head of the FBI, after the most intense international investigation in history, informed the press that the FBI believed that the plot may have been hatched in Afghanistan, but was probably implemented in the United Arab Emirates and Germany. So they essentially had no evidence, so they couldn't present it. But on that basis, they bombed. 3 weeks later, a British officer announced that the United States and Britain would continue bombing until the people of Afghanistan overthrew the Taliban. So we'll bomb you until you overthrow the government we don't like. That was 3 weeks after the war. That was later turned into the official justification for the war. All of this is totally illegal. I mean, what's more, it was criminal.
To say that these attacks are in any way against Afghanistan or the Afghan people is flat wrong.
8,000 enemy forces in there.
The cream of the crop of Al-Qaeda.
That night, Pakistani relief planes regularly flew.
It had to be done with the blessing of Musharraf, didn't
Exactly, and of the United States.
No plane could fly from Kunduz to Pakistan without getting shot down unless we let it happen. No other way to explain it.
Some sort of a deal in place between the government of Pakistan and the United States.
It comes at the level of Don Rumsfeld. It has to.
U.S. Special Forces are working with Pakistani troops on the border.
Bin Laden walked out of the Tora Bora cave complex and into Pakistan.
The goal has never been to get Bin Laden.